Buyers, a big good afternoon to you all. I stream to you live from the auction rooms here at Professionals in Papatoetoe. If I haven't met you before, by way of online introduction, Robert Toll is my name. Obviously delighted to be taking you through proceedings on behalf of the team. Two properties we do have for your competitive consideration this afternoon. De Terrace is the property we start with. We move on to number 27 Vine Street. And if you're watching online with interest in the Haraki property, again folks, we've decided just to take that property straight to post-auction conditional interest. If you do have interest in that property, make sure that obviously Kerry and Benson are well aware of it. For both properties, obviously I am in possession of the owner's reserve prices, subject to those prices being reached or breached the highest bidder that I accept. Once I declare a property on the market, when the hammer falls in your favour, congratulations, you've done it. If any dispute takes place, the agents, they are suitably spaced here, but they're on site here, folks. We're just going to sort that out or rewind back to the last undisputed bid. As auctioneer, always happy to make suggestions as we move through the numbers. Love hearing your suggestions via the team, but keeping in mind that if I don't believe your suggestion to be in the best interest of moving an auction forward, I've just got that legal right just to push back and refuse your bid. If you choose not to bid and are well below my selling instructions, both owners have given me their exclusive right to place what's referred to as a vendor bid. They're always clearly identified by use of that terminology and always executed well south of my selling instructions. Now, everyone bidding today is doing so via telephone and technology. Our business owner, Dalbir Singh, on hand just to make sure that everything is dotted I's and crossed T's. Please understand that our owners also have that legal right to withdraw their property from sale at any time before the property is sold without the hammer falling, prior to the hammer falling. What that basically means, if I reach the reserve price and I'm given the thumbs up by the listing agent, happy to share the good news online. If I pass a property in, well, that's a nice way of saying that all bets are off and we just move straight to that conditional buyer pool. And the last scenario that can present itself this afternoon is where the bidding stalls below that selling price, in which case we'll just quickly pause and mute the live stream, go away from camera. I'll have private conversations between the sellers and the highest bidder. Please understand that if you are watching online, registered to bid and have unconditional interest above the level at which the bidding stalls, understand that during those conversations the property can be withdrawn, negotiated and sold without me coming back and declaring it on market. Please, as always, understand that risk that you take. Now, the good news is when the hammer falls in your favour, congratulations. With you not being present, I'll then sign the agreement on behalf of you. You'll then be contacted by the listing agent to arrange your deposit, normally 10%, unless you vary that prior to now. Paying the balance of funds on the settlement date prescribed in the contract, again, unless you vary those terms in writing with our sellers prior to now. No surprise that by bidding at auction, you are confirming you do so on an unconditional basis, acknowledging receipt of our buyer and seller's guide. And also by bidding, you are saying you've read through the contract, the documentation. Obviously, you agree to be bound by the terms and conditions contained therein, as well as all of the paperwork that obviously the professionals team that they've made readily available to you folks. I wish you well. Buyers, we commence straight away with the first offering of 2/13 De Terrace in Highland Park, brought to the market by Benson and Kerry. Now, this is a property that more formally is described as a cross lease and a freehold estate. We give you that 1/2 share of 1,008 square metres, formerly lot number 51 on deposit plan 131170, and alongside on that lot, it is flat number 2 and carport 2, deposit plan 140589, none of which you're expected to remember. The chattels list, again, unchanged from the paperwork that Kerry and Benson have circulated during the marketing period. A notable inclusion is that spa pool, there to greet you come settlement date, and that date being in the contract as the 4th of March, unless you vary that prior to now. Deposit, that all-important 1/10 of your successful bid, folks. I wish you well as always. A few gentle reminders about the offering that we have for you here, guys. Basically, pancake flat terra firma, one of two, freestanding. This is a property down the drive, making it both private and secure. We give you a property that, in Banson's words, are absolutely move-in ready. Accommodation, well, again, there are 3 bedrooms of that, folks. Extensive decking here, that spa pool there, obviously come to greet you those balmy nights, perhaps. Folks, this is a property centrally located in Highland Park. Whether you're moving into the property, adding or starting a portfolio, I wish you well. If you are watching with conditional interest, folks, again, hold tight. Let's see if we go to that step of the process. To the unconditional buyers registered, watching online but bidding via the professionals team, well, now is the time that I put myself in your hands. Call away for an opening better offer. Who'd like to start me away?
800.
$800,000 with Benson, and I wish them well, Benson. Welcome in and good luck. Kerry, how much? 900,000 is even better. Happy to move all day long with $100,000 raises. At $900,000 there. Just got to get the bidding up and running if we don't mind. That's okay.
是初期来，目前是190。
That's okay. 900,000. Over to you for a retort there, Benson, or somebody else perhaps. But at $900,000, folks, fairly bid and offered. Simba, if we can just give a hand here, please. Numbers need to be on the screen here. At 900,000, go to the intro loop first, then the property bid page. Did we start with intro loop? But at $900,000 with Kerry, we focus back on the prize for the first time now. At $900,000, take a 50 if you like, Banson. Happy to work with the clients if need be. But at $800,000, where they're encouraging interest, encouraging some competition. At $900,000,
950。
950, welcome back. Kerry, same opportunity, same invitation to you. If you'd like to reciprocate, take it through to 7 figures. Buyers again, just ignoring what's on screen there, as they say in my Australian classic, look at me. But at $950,000, and madam, thank you, I've been practicing that this morning. Is there $1 million there, Kerry? 50 on top. Thank you, at $1 million.
现在是 OK。
Different ways of saying the same thing, but we got there together at $1 million.
除了那个
At $1 million now.
现在是100万。
It's okay. Benson, do we come back with $1,050,000? Maybe something stronger.
100可以吗？
But at 1 triple O, you can call it 1,000 if it makes it palatable. Maybe 10, 100,000. Do that as well if you like.
20,000。
20,000 makes it 1020. Okay. A little bit of weakness shown there again. My suggestion should be all over that. But at $1,020,000, did we go 5 with fire? Call it 40. Maybe strategically to 50. But at $1,020,000. Calling it away for the first time. At 1020, back with the opening bidder. Quickly now, hammer up. Twice. Last chance at $1,020,000. Reminding all interested parties when the bidding stalls, I go away from camera during those conversations. It can be withdrawn, negotiated, and sold. Carry it over to you, maybe one of the other agents perhaps. But at $1,020,000, leave nothing in the pocket. One thing we know about Highland Park, never as cheap as today. At 1020. Do I call it 30? $1,030,000 perhaps? It's a lot of words for no.
She asked if okay to add 1,000.
You can put 10 of them together. We'll call it 10,000 thereabouts.
她说最少
No.
加
Just tell her respectfully, I can't rent it, I'm trying to sell it. But at $1,020,000. What do we think? Tell her it's worth it. Reassure her, Kerry.
可以进去一点点。
You're a good judge of real estate value. At $1,020,000, where I quickly pause proceedings. First call at 1020 with Banson. Twice. Last roll of the dice at $1,020,000.
会有一个就是最大的
Happy to be patient, folks. We waited 3 years for this opportunity. At 1020.
那加5000
Folks, again, they only give me 3 numbers to work with. I have unfortunately used them all up. I will go away from camera. Do I take a 5, Kerry? Do we go there? 1,025,000. Sounds like it's a bit of an early Waitangi Day special. 1025.
加5000
Now Banson, stay strong. Let's push through to 1,050,000. At $1,025,000, they'll be ahead of the ledger come that March settlement date. At $1,025,000.
没有 on the market 还没有
Not yet, but she's in front. At
5,000.
how much?
5,000.
Look what you started at $1,030,000, but hard to knock back Highland Park for a mere fiver at $1,030,000. You'll spend that over the long weekend.
你想一下这个
Not all of us, just you, but at $1,030,000.
对，因为
Is it 35?
真的是非常好的位置
At 1030 buys again. I just quickly pause and take some instructions. At $1,030,000, bear with me. Folks, thanks for your patience. Just obviously getting some updated instructions from my sellers. Again, their instructions are, Robert, tell them to delve a little bit deeper, check that other pocket. Benson, you lead with $1,030,000 carry. Again, I look upon you for maybe an improvement in your last bid, suggesting 5,000, maybe something stronger. I'd go straight to 1.1 million, but that's just me. But at $1,030,000, what do we think? Again, remind them they've spent nothing yet. The interest rates, they're only going to go one direction. Lock them in now. We know that. At $1,030,000 for the first time at 1030000. Otherwise, again, I will pause, go away from camera. Bance, I'll have conversations with your buyer. Twice. $1,035,000. Okay. Bance, what? Happy to chip away. $1,035,000. Lovely presentation. Credit to our current owners. I know they're watching online. Hold tight, Alex and Doug. $1,040,000. Keep breathing would be my suggestion. Oxygen absolutely underrated. At $1,040,000, it's with you.
他加了，再加5000。
Nods of approval there, Kerry. But at $1,040,000, 45, do we go there? Do we push to 50? At $1,040,000. Big decision, we understand that. At 1040.
你等我一下。
Again, first chance now. At $1,040,000 with Banson. Twice. Last roll of the dice. At $1,040,000. Bear with us, folks. Appreciate you watching online. We don't have the benefit of sponsors, so there's no commercial breaks. At $1,040,000.
对，我觉得可能这个。
Possibly sponsored in the future by Men's Hair Dye. That's about it. At $1,040,000. Can I say 45, Kerry? Do we go there? Otherwise, at $1,040,000 again, folks. I go away from camera
钱其实真的，对方我觉得。
at 1.04. Anything left in the tank?
大样啊，所以你跟你先生。
Once, twice. Last chance. At $1,040,000. Kerry, do I pause? Give you a bit more time there on the phone?
真的，我觉
At
得。
$1,040,000.
好单靠。
All right, bear with us, folks. Be back in no time at all. Folks, thanks for your patience. Please understand, we do ask people to make some life-changing decisions in rather limited periods of time. What's transpired away from camera, we had Benson, your buyer, was leading at $1,040,000. They've now kindly improved their position to a level at 1065000. Just give me a nod of approval, thank you. Maria, if we can just lock that in. Again, Dalby, we've spoken to the owners, they're happy to put it on the market. Yeah, good. Well, I've got the thumbs up, folks. So let's just put on that lovely sign that we love, which is on the market and we sell. To your buyer, $1,065,000. Kerry, I take the single now if it helps. 1066. A great battle took place apparently. At 1066, all of you are too young to remember that, apart from Dalby. At $1,065,000, folks, I sell away. Unless they improve their position. Take 500 if it helps. Otherwise, for the first chance now, I sell on the phone with the opening bidder with you, Benson, at 1065 twice. Last chance before it goes, just give me the red lights. Okay, well that's not good for me, but happy to take it. We are selling. We are on the phone with you, Benson. So congratulations, well done. Guys, we're just going to quickly pause and mute proceedings. We'll be back in no time at all. Well, buyers, we move on to the second offering of two, the final offering here today, buyers. Wow, first time since 1995. Now, if my calculations tell me correctly, that's around about 27 years. That's a long time to be waiting for the property, but quite serendipitous, it is also property number 27 Vine Street in Mangere East that we offer to you now. Now, again, the marketing agents, Lena and Vinny. I like the fact that the agent's name is exactly spelt the same as the street name. That's how she tries to specialise with her business. It is freehold. We give you that 606 square metre underfoot. Lot number 1, deposit of plan 69676. The chattel's very much on an as-is, where-is basis. The settlement date, well, again, it's like Harvey Norman. You can buy now and pay later because the settlement date is the 2nd of May, unless you vary that prior to now. Deposit 10% is all we require from you at this point in time, buyers, again, unless you vary that in writing with agents and owners prior to now. Folks, a quick recap on the property as we string through the slideshow here, folks. 1950s construction gives you absolute peace of mind. Again, buyers, you've got that level terra firma, 606 square metres of it. It is single house zoned under the unitary scheme. Well, again, gives you some upside, obviously, longer term here, buyers, knowing that obviously in this part of town, there'll only be single residents. Folks, it is single level. We give you 2 bedrooms plus a sunroom. This is a property that, again, folks, you can roll up the sleeves and add a bit of value, maybe redecorate to your own taste as well, folks. Absolutely land bank that 606 square metres. We wish you well. The value in another 27 years, well, don't go there would be my suggestion with Auckland. Buyers, good luck. I look at the agents on the telephones. I call away for an opening bidder offer. Who'd like to start me away? $600,000. All right, Dalby, welcome and good luck, my friend. At 600,000. Now, where do we go from here? Maybe 650 surely would be my suggestion. A little bit of competition, a little bit of opposition.
610.
610. Well, that's not quite the number I called out for. Do we maybe find some middle ground and call it 625? It's actually 5/8 of $1 million, if it makes it any help with you.
620.
620. No, I'm not negotiating with them. I'm just trying to get an opening bid from them. Add 5 more. Call it an early Valentine's Day present. We'll make it 625. Yes, just give me a nod, a wink, or a wave. I won't take it the wrong way, I promise.
625.
625. Good luck. Welcome on board. Dalbeers, 650. Thank you. The next play would be 675. My suggestion goes straight to $700,000. Put a gap between you and second place at 650 with the opener. Very quiet and slightly disappointing on this side, but that's okay. At $650,000. First chance at 650. Too early to retire from this race, I would have thought. What do we think? Twice with Dalbeer. Last chance at $650,000. If they can find a better value real estate, suggestion would be hang up and tell them to go and buy it. I know they're waiting. Well, they've waited since 1995. They can't say that we've rushed them. At $650,000.
Is the 650?
We're not there yet. At 650 with you, Dalbeer. Do I make it a 10? 660, worst bid for my accent, but that's okay. Good name for a band. At $650,000. Are we getting involved? Shortly, okay. Wait another 27 years perhaps. No. At 650. Now, Vinair, you want to sell everything on 27 Vinair Street, don't you? So, at the moment, Dalbeer's selling it, it's not you. Okay? Now, unofficially, she says that the street was actually named after her. I'm not sure about that, can't confirm that. But it's $650,000. I'm running out of one-liners, Vinny. You need to give me a reply. Otherwise, I'm going to go away from camera with your buy at $650,000. Understanding can be withdrawn, negotiated, and sold, folks. I'm not here to artificially bid the auction up. 650, first call. Second and the last chance. They understand the risk that they take. Buyers, again, unless something changes in the next few seconds, I'm going to quickly go away from camera. Again, we're just going to continue the negotiations and conversations away from camera at 650. Just because the owners have been there since 1990s doesn't mean we need to start with 1990s prices. All right, buyers, bear with me, please. We'll be back in no time. Well, thanks for your patience. Look, as just reiterating, we always ask people to make those sizable family decisions in very limited periods of time. What's transpired? We did pause with one bidder. We've now had a change of the front runner. It's now with you, Satish. At that level, if we can just lock it in at $725,000, Maria. Our owners, again, they've given it the green light, folks. We are on the market and we sell to them. Congratulations. Folks, if there's anything left in the tank, let me know now. $2,000, 727. Welcome back. At 727, we play for keeps, folks. We're on the market and we sell away. A slice of Ven Air Street at 727. That's how it'll always be referred. At 727 with Dalbeer. Taking the 1,000 if you like, Satish, or anyone else. But at 727, hammer down, property sold.
730.
730, adding 3 on top, okay. Lucky I practiced my 3 times table this morning. But it's 730,000. 731, okay, gives me the Billy Bowden, but he leads once more. At 731, hard to say no for $1,000, especially when you've waited so long. 27 Ven Air Street, 27 years. I've got to stop calling it. It's actually Vine Street if you're watching online. 731. But is her name Vine? Who knows? 731. It's against you, Satish, as I call it away for the first time. At 731 with the boss. Twice, and it goes. Last chance. 732, okay. Down to singles, but happy to take them. $732,000. It's about one night's capital growth in this part of town. At 732. Dalbeer, stay polite, keep the palm towards me. Do you want to give me another single? $500. What can we throw? We'll count through the Weber in. 732. And I got the maths. 732 and a half. Just trying to get my head around it. That they're willing to lose it for $500. But at 732 and a half, they're back in front. We'll chip away. Why not, folks? Get comfortable at home. At 732 and a half. Now, you're not going to say no for $500, Satish. You spend that on one pair of shoes, I've heard. At 732 and a half. That's what you're going to spend on your wife come Valentine's Day in a couple of weeks. She appreciates that. At 732 and a half and selling away. First chance, quickly. At 732 and 5. Another $500. Okay, 733. I should charge per second. At 733. Dalbeer. It's a May settlement date. Another $500. Okay, 733 and the letterbox. All right? At 733 and a half. Happy to include the letterbox, I hope. Yes, okay, good. And the bills. The bills can stay in there, no problems. All checks will be removed at settlement date. At 733 and a half. All done. Selling away against you. Selling at 733 and a half. Selling, all done. Happy to sell. Let it go. Lose it. Back to the drawing board. Spend their long weekend looking at more property. First, second. Last chance at 733 and a half. $5,000. Okay, that's a hell of a 500. 730. What's the zero between friends, folks? 734. I was just trying to give us 2 minutes of our life back. At 734. Dalbeer. 735. That's more like it. Where was that 5 minutes ago? 735, but you're back. Vena, you had a buyer earlier.
I know, he's going to sleep.
Me too. But that's only because of my auction. Wouldn't be the first person to fall asleep in my auction. 735. What do you think, Satish? Give it both barrels. Done. Out. At 735. First, second. Before it goes. At 735. Loser buys lunch. At 735, letting it go. Definitely out. Out. I feel like I'm paused, folks. At 735. If you're watching at home, maybe just quickly make yourself a cup of tea. At 735. Done? All right, well, look, well bid to them if that is their best Satish. You may have done it, Dalbeer. It's $735,000, folks. I count it down. 3 before it goes 2. Definitely out. 1. And here we are on the phone with you, Dalbeer. was sold. Congratulations. Well, to our buyers, well bid, well fought, well bought. To our sellers, congratulations. Good luck with your next real estate move. To everyone else, stay safe. If we can be of any help, let us know. Thank you, folks.